of our NBA basketball. Here we go. LeBron outside. Doncic with the steal. Driving to the basket. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Pippen outside. Back to James. The three ball. And David Robinson pulls it down. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Warriors. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Udoka. David?
Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Doris, a good old-fashioned East versus West showdown tonight. Here we go, everybody. This should be a beauty.
Kev, you can feel the excitement in this building. Number one, when it's a cross-conference rival, you know you only get to see this twice per year. And the rivalry is what makes this so much fun.
Here's Wade, and he drives in.
The youngster showing no fear on his way in. Wade there with the nice finish.
James looking around. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Here's Doncic. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Here he goes. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
This guy moves so well with the ball in his hands. And Doncic knows how to initiate contact and get himself to the line when he puts it on the deck.
All free throws good from Doncic. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Pippen. Latrey. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
LeBron, and the shot goes in.
I mean, the power of the driving ability of LeBron James is something that must strike fear into the defense.
The three for Doncic. And the Warriors miss again.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Jones looking for an opening. Four on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, it's great to see Jones finish inside, showing how he's a threat at the rim.
Wade outside. Pass to Embiid. Fires the three. And Pippen pulls it down. To the middle. Here's James.
LeBron James goes high in the air, and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to end.
And Doncic, here we go. Embiid wide open. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Duncan outside. Offensive rebound. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Trailing by 2. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams changing it up here.
All right, let's hear it for all the Dan Simmons.
Chamberlain a screen. Carter outside. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. And he converts the layup.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Now here's Payton. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. There's the triple. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
3 points.
And the intelligence of Payton, reading defenses like a book and understanding when to take the shot.
Now here is Carter. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Anthony following the score by Vince Carter. Payton surveying the floor. Over Robertson. No good from Payton.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Offensive rebound. Out to Carter. Takes it in.
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
And this is why he's called insanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Payton gets the bucket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Robertson. Still without a basket. Pass to Carter. Over Anthony. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one.
13.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, DA, thanks. Now Carter, after the missed three by Carmelo. Releases, and it's Carter missing. Outside Hill. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, right? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's Wade. Out to Doncic. Pass to Embiid. Robinson on the wing. There's the three. They get it back. Outside Tatum. Wade outside. Another shot. Rebound by Grant Hill. Outside Butler. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Wade feeling it out a bit. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
First team foul.
And Wade doesn't back down from anyone. Forces defenders to be compromised.
So both teams making some changes here. And so he hits both. Here's Jones. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The kick outside to Butler. Oh, Butler draining the 3.
Now you can see Jimmy Butler moving without the basketball, getting into his shot window, and that's a nice catch and shoot.
Here's Tatum. Not going to go that time. Excellent defense from Worthy. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Just 4 to shoot. Jones, no luck. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Left side, Jones. Fires from deep. Warriors with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tipped away. And stolen by Worthy. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And how about Howard trucking it down the floor there? Got to be exciting to see him finish in the open floor if you're a teammate.
Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside Butler. Back to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Hill. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Hill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special. No one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. .124 left in the first half. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Nowitzki's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pippen feeling it out a bit. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the shot is good.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Robertson outside. Chamberlain a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Carter missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Duncan. Kicks it out to LeBron. Fires for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Robertson up top. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Robertson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top, leading by just 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Booker with it. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
LeBron with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. And James throws it down hard.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Now here's Booker. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here is Carter. The lead is 2. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Pippen. Here's the teardrop. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Carter looking around. That one no good. Good work defensively by Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Carter outside. Back to Irving. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pippen outside. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the way in.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Doncic. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Here's Wade. Play on the clock. Embiid from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Embiid's got 5 now.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Here's LeBron. And Tatum pulls it down. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Embiid. Back to Doncic. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
And a wide open look for James. James connects from deep.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Doncic. Outside Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
And that one's good by Butler.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Wade. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Goes up with a stripe. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Robinson. On the wing, Doncic. Great D that time from Duncan.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs...
What a thing of beauty from James.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Jones drives in. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Right side Tatum. And the Warriors miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
James with it. Out guarded by Tatum. Duncan. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Tatum. And the rejection by James. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Warriors lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now Payton. Pass to Anthony. To take the lead. And he makes good on the layup.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and mellow, one of the best to ever do it.
Here's Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
It's Pippen on the wing. Payton outside. And stolen by Chamberlain. To the paint. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Anthony on the wing. The kick out to work. On From the wing, Payton. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Warriors with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Carter outside. Uncovered. Rebounded by Howard. And here's Pippen. Pass to Payton. Back to Pippen. Now Anthony. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
You know, great scorers just have that knack. Get inside, it's either a bucket or a trip to the free throw line.
The first free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. So Anthony nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Down low. Here's Robinson. And that one, good. And the Warriors lead by 3.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. Right side, Tatum. Out to the right wing. Up top, Doncic. Lets it fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Anthony. Takes a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Anthony's got 7 points for the quarter.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Tatum, that's for 2. Inside, Tatum.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Payton attacking. Out to Anthony. Misses the 3.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
There's Tatum. Duncan with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 3, Eddie Jones.
Doncic looking it over. And there's the call on Jones. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Team foul.
And here are the Warriors now. They lead by 4. Here's Wade.
Away team ball.
Now here's Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Luka Doncic.
And the quickness of Eddie Jones there, creating difficulties for this defense.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Jones nails both of them.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Pass to Wade. There's a screen by Robinson. The shot by Wade, no good. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
What doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Embiid inside. There's Embiid with the dunk.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Screen by Duncan. On the wing, Duncan. Outside Anthony. Pass to Jones. 4 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. And Embiid pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. And it's Wade in the corner. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this team already trusts in Wade's ability to nail the big shot. Very impressive. And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct. And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
From deep, LeBron. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Doncic. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges.
This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. We had to hustle, couldn't just sit and watch our family struggle. See me outside, they know that I'm thorough. Never been weak, it had to be muscle. I'm from a city that nobody trusts. You get money, so even your haters will love you. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who rep in the city. Stay in my city, never do play with my city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying, babies is mothers is crying, pray for my city. Look how we move, standing on business. All of these shoes, you never gon' miss us. Riding in farms with that if I like her, I'm probably gon' this This for the city, this for the ones that ain't make it. Screaming out, we made it. Feel we the greatest. Showing we nothing to play with and give them a reason to hate it. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my city. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city. You know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night, go home in the morning. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Lead the league in scoring. I'm Michael Jordan, and what's your name? Well, it's not important. If you then I'm pouring from the evening to the morning. I can watch that for hours. I be on them thunderstorms, y'all on them scattered showers. Look, a southern chick, she gotta be collard greens, cornbread, sitting properly. Yeah, I'm Hall of Fame and got it raining in my zone. Let's make arrangements for some live entertainment later on. I'm so rich, I'm clutching, I'm tougher than Jimmy Butler. Gotta see and double. You should double dribble, bounce that in my direction. I'm a champ, no game 7 in my section. I'm ballin'. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in the garden. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in the garden. Rick Owens on the feet, I guess I'm Euro stepping high. Cooking, yeah, I'm chefing, I don't miss like stepping out. In my section live, I say come here and she comply. Then proceed to throw it back on me, that throw me on my. She think I'm a layup, then she must not know about me. She think I'm the one, she must think that I'm Kyrie. Learn to shoot the tray, young, been had a J like take come. Falling that, stand tall in that, she think I'm 8'1". I'm a hooper to be honest, truly a baller, baby. I'm like Luka, I'm like Giannis, so you could Hall of Fame me. I'm so far from JV, I'm Kobe, I'm Mamba, baby. I 24/8, do what it take. Keep a full tank, all gas, no brakes. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in the garden. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in the garden. I know she love it. Girl, you see me. I know she love it. Girl, you see me. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see me. I know she love it. Girl, you see me. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
You know, I think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Street. Yeah? L Street. L Street.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Pass to Pippen. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. A quick shot there. It's off target. Here's James. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Look, with the size and athleticism of LeBron James, it gives you more problems than the math book.
Pass to Tatum. Over James. On the break. And it's James with the jam.
All right, the coaches are going to ask you to stay in front of LeBron James, but seriously, you want to get in front of that?
Doncic outside. Back to Wade. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. A three from the inbound. Drains the triple.
And we know Dwayne does not take many shots from the outside, but he really knows how to pick his spots.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
To the paint. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Doncic on the wing. There's the triple. 4 on the clock. To the inside. And stolen by Jones. Fast break. Here we go. And slam dunk by James.
Still has the hops. LeBron, one of the most forceful dunkers in the league.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling. Don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Jones. Robinson with a steal. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Wade. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Pippen. Here's James.
Oh, man. Nobody is stopping that.
Way up there in the rafters.
Insane. What a finish. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Robertson. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Howard.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Back to Anthony.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Uncovered. And that one comes up a bit short.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. Here's Howard. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Irving. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Now here's Payton. Yet to see a basket. Back to Anthony. Off target with the 3. Now Carter. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. They're running. Anthony up top. Outside Payton. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ooh, good D by Irving.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Banked it in off the glass.
They're really working the paint now.
It's a 6-point game. And here's Anthony.
Warriors foul. This foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the Warriors. Number 25.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. Can they get it? And Anthony slams it in.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Irving. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
That one's good for 2. Wade's got 7 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Payton. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Here's Robertson. High arcing shot. He can't get it to go. Here's Worthy. The turnaround jumper. The shot comes out.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Now here's Hill. No points so far. And it's blocked by Irving. And he gets it back. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Robertson. Pass to Wade. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nowitzki. Fires the 3. Howard grabs the miss. Back to Hill. Foot shot on the way. Off the window. It's good. Hill's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Irving. Around the back and lays it in. Nice. Irving's got 6 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's James. Here's Duncan. Shoots over Embiid. Duncan, no good.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
James can't get it to go.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Luka on the attack.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
James outside. Can't cash it in from the high post. Doncic with it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
And that one drops for him.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
Yeah, once Tatum sees a gap, he is gone, off and running.
Now here's Jones, still without a bucket. .133 left to the second period. Abdul-Jabbar. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. He hits the second from the line. 1.5 minutes left in the first half. Now Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. .114 left to play in the first half. Here's Duncan. Buries it from 3. Duncan's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, Duncan had time as the ball was swinging around on the perimeter to set himself up for the J. He's got room to shoot. He's going to make the defense look foolish.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings, where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position.
Duncan, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Outside Tatum. Fires the 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hardaway. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Hardaway's got his first 2 points of the night. And here's Carter. Lets a floater go. And it's good on the lay-in.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
22.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Leading by 17. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Outside Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's James, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And LeBron's still a force inside. Size, athleticism, it's all still there.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. The fader. That shot off. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Back to Jones. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Doncic. He's got 6. Pass to Tatum. Off target at the rim.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Duncan hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Duncan's got his second basket of the night. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Robertson. Floats one up. Pass to Embiid. Back to Robinson. Fires for 3. Here's Wade. Tries yet again. And the bucket is good. Wade's got 11 points.
And when it comes to finishing with some contact, Dwayne Wade's still simply one of the best.
Here's Butler. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Irving with it. It's not going to go for him. Here's Anthony. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A. I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Now here's Irving. Give him 8.
Set it up.
6 on the shot clock. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. 10 points for him.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
For 3, Anthony drops in the 3.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Irving. Robertson's shot is off. Poke loose. And they're running.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Robinson. 4-3. Howard grabs the miss. Now here's Jones. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in. Jones has got 5 now.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. .143 left in the third.
Home team foul. Gary Payton, 3rd personal foul, 2nd team foul.
1:39 left in the third quarter. Outside Tatum. The floater.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Outside Payton. Counted and the foul. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Back to Anthony. The 3. The rebound by Carter. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
And that one drops. Carter's got 6 points. 35 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Howard. Back to Payton. Shoots over Booker. Payton, no good. Here's Nowitzki. No points yet. Outside Tatum. From downtown, JT for 3.
3 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up 10. And we'll have... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So it's the home team now. It's a 10-point game. James, left side. can't connect from short range.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now Doncic. Outside Irving. From behind the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And the Warriors lead by 13.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Outside Payton. And he drives in. Doncic pulls down the board. Here's Carter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Carter.
At the line for the Warriors, Vince Carter. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's James. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Six to shoot. Pass to Duncan. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
Irving with it. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Here's James on the wing. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. There, LeBron for 3.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Substitution for the Warriors. David Robinson. Dwayne Wade.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Pippen. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Launches it. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Here's Wade. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Incredible display of Dwayne Wade still having explosive athleticism.
Here's James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for your home team, LeBron James.
That free throw, no good.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back, you really marvel at. We truly have been witnesses to something special.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Jones. Inside. James with the focus.
Incredible feel for the game. LeBron knows when it's his job to set the tone offensively.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Jones with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Back to Jones. James deciding where to go with it. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Doncic outside. He takes it in. No good with a layup. Down low.
2 minutes remaining to begin. 2 minutes.
James outside. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Knocked away. Now here's Tatum. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Fifth team foul.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. There's Tatum with the 3.
Like the way LeBron uses his body sometimes on the defensive end. He's not afraid to get a little bit physical, especially after all that bumping he takes on the offensive end. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Pass to Wade. Doncic outside. There's the drive. Luka with the clever drive.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Warriors.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
To the left wing. Outside Tatum. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
The visitors with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And so they foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
And no luck that time either. Jones drives in. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Teams in the penalty. At the line for the Warriors.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game. The home team calls timeout. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this.
At the Angelino at the top. Found introduced the she going. Go ahead and shoot your shot. I throw the lamb in course. I'm on Deuce Block. He rushed now for sport. We off the court. They hating, that's of course. The bum poor. Sponsoring up. Got money, we want more. I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.
Yeah, park Ferraris in the ghetto. 21. Real used to re-up with them. Mixin' with that about my dollar like on Creflo. 21. Say you then when I, why you careful? Block, that's easy. 21. Y'all be eating noodles, we sit down and eat.